Good morning. This is Gordon. He's working on this door today. This is the door that we bought up at an antique shop in Bay City. That's going to be the door to the pantry eventually. This is the one that's the twin to the front door in the house, which I showed you in the last video. So what Gordon did today, before we got this door up on the sawhorses, he had to plane one side of the door to make it fit the opening that he's made, and also to take off the what are those things called where the hinges go?
The mortise.
Yeah, well, the mortise where the hinges were, because the door was hinged to go the wrong way. So now this is all nice and smooth where he's planed it. You can see the holes where the old hinges were, but it's going to turn the other way now, and he'll make little places for those hinges to go. And he bought some nice hinges that'll look good on this door. So the door is it's now up on sawhorses, and what he's gonna do now is strip the finish off of it, because this door is in pretty rough shape. You can see at the bottom it looks like it might even have had a little water damage here, and then the finish on this, in a lot of places it's kind of like crackly. You can see here, if I can get up close, see how crackly that is, and that's the old varnish. So all this is going to get stripped off. It's oak underneath is the wood that we're working with. And then Gordon's going to put a nice new finish, a nice new stain on it, and then finish it. And then this trim he had to take out, and he'll clean all those little pieces. That's called egg and dart, that trim. And he'll finish all those pieces separately and then reassemble the door. And then he was just showing me on this side. Gordon, will you show me this again, where that thing goes? Okay, so Gordon's going to explain this part.
This is a box mortise lock, and it goes in here, and the door had to be cut out very deep. This is the old way of how they did it. And so I'm taking this off because I have to strip the edges on the door.
And then what kind of tools did they use to do that?
Chisel.
So that was chiseled by hand?
Yep.
Okay. So that's going to get all cleaned up, and then there was a lock in here which we're going to put back. We're not going to have the door actually locked, but since there's a giant ass hole in the, oops, I didn't mean to say a swear word. Since there's a giant hole in the door, we're going to just put the lock back in because it looks kind of cool anyway. And then the door will be here. This is the pantry that I showed you the other day, and you can see that Gordon's framed out the door frame now, and he's also framed out this door frame with this archway that goes into the little sitting porch in the back. There's a bunch of tools and stuff there right now, but someday you're not going to believe what this house is going to look like when it's done. It's going to be pretty amazing. There's all the material that's all over the floor and the wastebasket, and unfortunately the dog's balls from the planing of this door. And then last thing I wanted to show you today is this cool lamp, because I'm just, I'm crazy about lamps. So this came from eBay. I just thought this was a kind of cool lamp because it looked kind of like a workshop light. So I thought that was the appropriate light for the kitchen of a guy who does a lot of workshop stuff. So that's Gordon's little kitchen light there. And you can see he's got the ceiling already finished in the kitchen here, and some holes cut for the cans that are going to go in. And so I'll show you the progress after we get this pantry door put together and show you how pretty it looks. Thanks for watching.